Good show. It's Thursday, November 30th, which means last day of the month and last day before what I think is the best month. I talked about why yesterday. Definitely the best month for making changes, habit changes, getting ready to make major habit changes, preparing for those changes, really. And really, the preparation is the start. So that's why it's a good month, not to mention some holidays. Anyway, I'm Adam Duggan. We got a good show today. Again, kind of a brief one, I think. There's just not that much new that's happening, but we will continue to have fun with what does happen. All right, Doug, I've added you into Instagram. How's it going?
Good, Matt. You know, my 6-year-old woke up this morning talking about how excited she was for December 2 and how it's her favorite month. And I'm
And
kind
it's her
of
birthday
thinking
month.
it's her birthday month, which is also your birthday month, which makes me
Yep.
think that maybe that's why you like December so much.
It's
Not does all this
yeah.
habit change stuff or
It's all
doing good
related.
for all related to your birthday.
That's part of it for sure. I'm not going to pretend that it isn't. You turn a new year, and
Yep.
then makes you inspired to do things. And then for me, 5 days later, the New Year's, you get to turn that new year. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, just makes you not want to waste your time anymore. So I don't know.
Is this a big year for you?
No,
It's not, is it?
no, like a milestone. No, I'll be 43.
43.
So not a milestone at all. But it does mean I've been kind of paying attention to fitness again for 3 years because I started when I was 40. When I turned 40 is when I really started doing things. I started with kettlebells, and it's good. I'm happy about that. I'm a third of the way to the 50, which we're not really a third, but almost 3/10. Because that's when I turned 40. I said, you know what, I'm gonna, instead of trying to say like get in the best shape of my life this year, I'm said when I'm 50, I'm gonna be in really good shape, and I'm just gonna start now. So I'm happy with how that's going.
Yeah, you're getting there.
Yeah,
slowly, Matt. It's very slowly, but you're getting there.
It is slow. That's fine though. Don't care. It's a slow grind. All right.
Let's get the hair update.
Well, it's the same.
Oh yeah, man, your hair doesn't grow very fast, does it?
It's funny when I look at it in the mirror, I can see a difference. I think it's at a length now that I actually could have that my whole head be that length, and it wouldn't look crazy. So I will probably do that. I think next show you see me next Tuesday, I'll have a consistent hair length across all the hair. I will not have that gash there anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see what's new with you. Well, let's see who's here. Who's here? Britters, Leslie Knight. I don't know if Leslie Knight's running today or taking the morning off. Stephen Dunn. And he does a little Truman Show reference there in case I don't see you. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I like that. Aaron D, ERAN, and Mr. Jeffrey have all checked in. So hello to all of you. Good morning.
I think Mr. Jeffrey's been MIA the last couple of days. Might be wrong about that.
I don't think so.
No? Okay.
No, he's been here. Yeah, so I had a really good dinner last night. Aaron made, just for almost no reason, just made a bunch of homemade things. So she made pickles, refrigerator pickles, which we've done before, but somehow these were just delicious. I think because they were kind of like half done. So I think she put it in like 24 hours ahead of time. The pickle or the cucumbers, kind of a thick cut cucumber with a crinkle cutter, and then the dill and vinegar and peppercorns and whatever else goes in the mixture, and then in the refrigerator. And it was just great. After 24 hours, they were like delicious. So we had that. She made veggie burgers from scratch, which we, one of our kind of staple meals that we do now and then. She made the buns from scratch, which was interesting, out of whole wheat flour.
Okay.
She's all into bread making now. She makes sandwich bread a lot now too. So all these peanut butter and jelly sandwiches that I'm eating on this thing, on this mass gaining plan, they are usually homemade bread. So that's kind of fun. And then she made something else. Oh, she made French fries, like didn't buy the freezer ones, just actually cut the potatoes, made those. So she was in the kitchen all day yesterday making dinner, and it was really, really good. It was just nice to have that kind of meal.
Sounds great.
It was. It really was.
We had a giant stir fry last night, and it was also very good. Katie made that with seitan.
Seitan, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I like seitan and stir fries. I don't often do it as like usually if I'm going to do seitan, it's like some specific recipe. Like whereas tofu, I can do a tofu and vegetable stir fry, just wing that. But seitan, I'll do like seitan and asparagus or seitan and something.
Yeah.
You did
this
it just
seitan and seitan, broccoli, onion, maybe a little carrot. Can't remember.
And a good sauce.
Very good sauce. Homemade soy-based sauce. So,
Good. Very nice.
yeah, it's very good.
Good. All right. The wives are doing it. They're cooking.
They're doing it.
Way to go, wives.
Keeping us fed. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
All right. Let's see. Breck Light says, "Tell Doug I'm getting chest revenge." That appears to be some sort of inside joke or something.
Yeah, that's my cousin-in-law, and we've been battling it out on the chess app last couple weeks.
And he thought that'd be a good idea to say on the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he just started a game with me, and I haven't accepted it yet, so I'm guessing that's what's up.
Okay. If anyone else has sort of personal business to take care of, just go ahead and put it on here. We'll deal with that as it comes up. Okay. Mr. Jeffrey says the building still smells like smoke. I don't know what that is. Because before that he said they had a fire alarm 2 a.m.
Oh,
that's why he was sleepy. Yeah, that's
right.
Don't want to have
Did
that.
I hear that?
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. That's kind of all the random nonsense that we have, I think, today. Yeah, I don't know.
Natalia says that this is her first time here live.
I think it's Natalia. Natalia would be how you pronounce that.
Natalia. Oh my god, I'm so terrible. I'm sorry, Natalia. Welcome.
Yeah, we always celebrate the. I need a good sound effect that is like a true celebration when someone comes on for the first time. We have audience applause. It's nothing too epic. It's just that. But we need like alarm sounds. Anyway, yeah, loved getting people from the podcast to come here live. It's a good. You're really doing the show if you're coming here live. So keep it up. And not everybody can. I get that. But yeah, thank you for doing that. Okay. And
yeah. Send her good wishes and good vibes.
Her cat who's at the vet. All right. And then Steven says more kind of personal business here that won't be of interest to too many people. He's wearing the same shirt as I have today, which is my No Meat Athlete shirt that was designed by some sort of audience member, I think, right? This was like a contest winner. Mm-hmm. We did a little design contest. Only No Meat Athlete shirt I have now. My others have been gone. I haven't had a different one in like 5 years probably.
So weekend plans?
Weekend plans. I'm going to Asheville for one night, so my daughter can have a sleepover with a friend for a birthday. So that's kind of it. Then some soccer the next day. What about you?
I'm going full on holiday festive cheer this weekend. In
like
Black
that.
Mountain, there's the Holly Jolly Festival, which is like this big, wonderful, small town Christmas, Hallmark movie style festival every year. So that's tonight. If you're in town tonight, I don't know.
Nope.
And then tomorrow afternoon is the Christmas parade.
Okay.
Which may or may not get rained out. I'm not sure, but hopefully not.
What's the difference between the festival and the parade?
Well, the festival is like, Santa's there and there's music and
sounds like a parade,
caroling
both
and
parade
stuff like
things.
That. The parade's a parade
with Santa and music and caroling, probably.
Yeah, but you like stand there and the parade walks by you versus.
Okay, so one's moving, one thing is mobile.
One is not. The Holly Jolly, you're encouraged to go into the shops, do your Christmas shopping. They all stay open late. They all serve hot chocolate. Just lots of festive holiday cheer.
Good. All right, I like that. Will you be having, as a town council member, will you have any sort of like alcoholic beverage in, hidden sort of on you, like
hidden
flask,
in a little red solo cup,
or just like a Yeti with
like
Yeti with alcohol in it and cider on top or something like that?
No, I never do that. No. I would never do that. No.
Okay. Will you be involved at all? You're not Santa, are you, as the town councilman?
No, I'm not Santa. No. Okay. I am in the parade though.
Oh yeah, on a float with the other politicians,
driving a golf cart.
Ooh.
With the other politicians. Yeah.
Will people
we each have our own golf cart. Eliza, the last couple of years, Eliza's gone with. Throw out a bunch of candy. Good time.
Yeah. Does anyone air grievances or anything like that?
That happened 2 years ago. Yeah. So it was like, get rid of the store water fee.
Yeah. Oh, good. All right. Well, that sounds like a good time. I mean, yeah, I love that scene from a holiday Hallmark movie. So hopefully it can be just as good and merry as those are.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. I have not watched Biltmore Christmas yet. We started last night, made it about 2 minutes in. The first 2 minutes are in black and white because it's someone watching an old movie watching an old movie about the Biltmore or something. And after like I can't watch black and white movies. I just can't do it. Like they're just old.
Even if you know it's just a couple minutes,
right? Well, I didn't know it was a couple minutes. I didn't know how it was going to be. I knew it was. I could figure out what was going on. I just didn't know how long it was going to be, and I was surprised they stretched it for that long. And so eventually, I said, I can't keep watching this black and white movie. Like they got to get to. And then Holden laughed. Elder was already on edge. Holden had sort of pushed her limits, and that ended up. That was it. That was when he laughed. She broke down. Movie canceled. The night was done. Aaron and Ellie said, "We're going upstairs to do Dancing with the Stars. Watch that. We'll watch this on another night." It just was not the night.
Wasn't the night. Okay.
No. So we'll try that again. Maybe tonight, and hopefully, I mean, it did eventually get past that black and white scene.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. But if anyone has reviews on Biltmore Christmas, I'd love to hear it. It's a Biltmore, that's a local near and dear treasure to me and you, Doug. I used to live kind of across the street from it, and you still live only 30 minutes away.
Yeah. Steven says, "Fat cat politicians and golf carts, how appropriate." And I have a kind of a funny story about that. The first year, so this will be my third Christmas parade as an elected official. The first year, I for that very reason, I was like, I'm not going to ride in the golf carts. I don't like the way it looks, and so I rode my bike and I pulled the trailer with Eliza in it. And we had a great time. It was awesome. It was great. It was more fun, I think, than being in the golf cart. But now she's way too big for the trailer, and we can't both ride bikes and hand out candy. Like it only works if there's a trailer so that she can sit, throw the candy and stuff like that. So moved on to the golf carts, but
yeah. Stephen also mentioned that he saw a trailer for Christmas in Notting Hill about the falling for a London soccer star, which is one of the two that I've watched so far this year, Stephen. I think I said that on the Tuesday show. And you're right. It's kind of awful and wonderful at the same time, but it really lacking in the soccer action. There's like two scenes and they're really, really bad how, just how they're done, especially the end. Terrible, acting in the soccer scene. But yeah, worth watching. All right. That's probably enough of that stuff. Let's jump into
the weather report.
All the big weather report news. There's really not that much, as we kind of keep saying. But there are 3 items, and then I've got a 4th I can add in here.
Do you have the sound machine queued up?
It's queued up, and I think it's going to go. There we go. All right, this is about 24 hours old, this news. I skipped it yesterday because I only read the headline. I didn't read further. But the news is that Virgin Airlines has successfully completed the first transatlantic flight using 100% sustainable aviation fuel. They went from London to New York. Looks like it took them about 8 hours or something, which is pretty normal, I think. The fuel was a blend of 88% waste fats supplied by Air BP. I guess that's British Petroleum. And 12% synthetic aromatic kerosene made from plant sugars. So, of special vegan interest here, I guess, for its sustainability. And the fact that the fuel, I assume those weren't animal waste fats. Hopefully not. But probably plant fats. And then, so, they made it plant-based sort of plain. It was just like a demonstration publicity kind of thing. I don't think it was even a test. Maybe it was. But this has been done before on commercial flights. This flight actually had no passengers. It's been done on commercial flights. So I don't really quite get what they did other than get some attention for it. But anyway,
transatlantic.
Yeah, that's true. It's transatlantic. So that's good. And I guess Richard Branson is doing his thing, right? Trying to do something big. So he did that.
Yeah.
60 companies across the airline, transport, and cargo industries have pledged in 2021 that they want to reach 10% SAF, which is the acronym for this stuff. I don't know what that acronym is, but it's the airline fuel, sustainable airline fuel, I think, by 2030. So it's a long time to reach what seems like a pretty small number.
Yeah.
But I guess it's something. Except not everyone's happy about this. The UK's Royal Society, and who are they? Do they just? It just sounds like a bunch of snooty people who just get mad at anything and say, "Well, that's not."
They probably ride around in golf carts.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. And they cautioned earlier that only some biofuels could even be described as low or net low carbon, and that the availability of feedstock was a challenge to scale. I don't know. Is feedstock the stuff that the fuel comes from? I guess I don't know. Some people say this is kind of a greenwashing thing, that higher production of these biofuels risks worsening deforestation and food scarcity. So people find a reason to get mad about anything, I guess. Typical kind of vegan move. You get one thing and then you say it's not enough. So these people would fit right in our community. But what is the UK Royal Society?
It looks like it is, according to Twitter, it is a fellowship of the world's eminent scientists and is the oldest scientific academy in continuous existence.
Okay. So they're probably very stuffy and snooty, as I guess.
Definitely. Well, I mean, I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Would you feel a little uneasy if you knew that you were being held up in the air with fuel that
No, I would not be very uneasy about the fuel failing or something. I guess if it hasn't been tested that much, you might be a little bit more worried about it, but no, I think it seems like it's all right. Okay, on to the next one here. This is sad news. I don't know this guy or recognize his name. Oh man, my music stopped. Man, I hate this sound machine. I need a real sound machine.
Christmas, man. We're gonna get you a real sound machine for Christmas.
Yeah. His name was Alfredo Martin, Spanish vegan bodybuilding influencer, and he died at the age of 30. Suddenly, cause of death so far a mystery. This says he gained fame from discussing sports nutrition from a vegan perspective. That's what we have done a lot of. He talked a lot about sports pharmacology. Went by Aeroe Fitness and Villano Fitness. His stuff was probably all in Spanish, I'm guessing. He had hundreds of thousands of followers, subscribers, did snaps of his muscular body and his workouts, muscle mass, how to train properly, best high-intensity interval training. He was open about his use of appearance and performance-enhancing drugs, or APEDs. So I guess bodybuilders have something that is not just performance-enhancing, but appearance-enhancing, like something that would
show. Or is that just the same? Are they just calling it?
That's a good question. I don't know about that.
Dude is ripped. Was ripped.
Yeah, and big. So
he's big.
A shame. A shame to lose a vegan influencer for sure, or anyone. Assuming he was a good guy. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out what appearance enhancing drugs are, but I can't find that.
Yeah. I mean, so young. Very sad.
Yeah, it is. It is very sad. So anyway, I just thought I'd call it out here to just, I guess, pay respect in some form or another, which maybe we didn't do. But anyway. All right. Next one. United States has witnessed a steady decline in meat consumption per Veg Economist for a second consecutive year. Let's see. It was 4% year to year, or year over year, and 6% over the past 2 years. That includes a 10% year over year drop in pork sales, 10% year over year drop in seafood sales, and 13% drop in turkey sales. So I don't know why. I guess beef and chicken, which are not mentioned there, must be the ones that didn't lose by much, or maybe could have even gained, but got outweighed by those. But probably declined as well. Plant-based alternatives have also, of course, experienced a decline in sales volume, but in general, that's probably good. I'd take that, right? Fewer animals dying in exchange for fewer plant-based meats being sold.
Yeah.
People moving back to vegetables, I guess, hopefully.
Yeah. What does that mean? Where are they going? Are they just eating less? Are they eating beans? What are we doing here?
Yeah, I don't know. Some categories within the plant-based space have grown, and that includes plant-based meals, eggs, seafood, butter, cream. This is plant-based eggs, plant-based seafood, plant-based butter, plant-based creamers, beverages, cheese, and desserts, etc. So yeah, I'd like to know the stats on the vegetables and the beans and the grains, because those are, not the vegetables so much, but the beans and the grains, that's the cheap calories if you're looking to save money. And you have to imagine this is all motivated by more economic things than ethical or people moving to a vegetarian ethos. But it's possible. Europe keeps putting out all these great numbers about how many people, especially in Germany, what large percentage of the population. I think I saw that 50% of the population now, the majority of Germans eats a reduced meat diet, they're saying.
What?
So these are big numbers as we get to larger and larger, more European countries, and that could have an impact. So anyway, that's positive, right? We hear all about the Beyond Meat failures and things.
Yeah.
But this is good. We're getting what we want as plant-based people, which is people eating less meat.
Eating less meat. Yeah. Wow, this is great.
Right. It is. And the last thing, we almost included this in the full thing, but then we are in the longer discussion, but then we got too confused, so we cut it out. PCRM has done another study. That in itself is always like comes to me with grain of salt, because I don't think they're going to publish studies that don't have a positive outcome, or there's a publication bias that aren't pro plant-based in their outcome. So they have published a new one, shows that a plant-based diet is associated with an average weight loss of 13 pounds in overweight adults, along with reduced cholesterol and fat intake, and increased fiber intake. So they did a clinical trial. They divided people into a group, tested stuff, or one group got the control diet, one got the vegan diet. Anyway, they did the unhealthy plant foods and the healthy plant foods, and they measured all these things. But the people who went to the vegan diet lost, on average, 13 pounds. So that's the upshot of it all. But the details.
13 pounds over how long?
I don't know. Couldn't even really find that. I searched around for a little bit and didn't find much. I mean,
it was a weird article.
It's not that long, because I think this thing only happened in 2020 or something like that. But yeah. It was weird. So there you go. There's your weather report. Yeah, nothing too much. Okay, let's switch to our thing here, our main thing, and that's from Veg News. We haven't really done a vegnews.com article in a little while, so I'm excited about this one. And the topic is rat snacks. Have you heard of rat snacks, Doug? You're probably a little more hip than I am.
I try to pride myself on being on top of the trends.
Yeah,
I have no idea. I had no idea what a rat snack was until I read this article.
Well, it's a TikTok trend, and they're because Veg News says because rats are scavengers is where this, I guess, where the name comes from, and it's sort of your go-to rat snack. It's what you do when you go and they say, let's be honest, everyone has their go-to rat snack. So I actually haven't spent any time thinking about what is mine. Do I have a go-to rat snack? If you've ever drizzled chocolate syrup on Ritz crackers or dip your French fries in ice cream, you've had a rat snack, says Better Homes and Gardens. And who better to comment on TikTok trends than Better Homes and Gardens?
Better Homes and Gardens,
yeah. So does a rat snack have to be... I mean, they say a rat snack is the kind of food you go for when you're hungry and can't be bothered to make a whole meal. But that's not the same as putting chocolate syrup on Ritz crackers or dipping French fries in ice cream. This sounds like weird hacks or something.
Yeah, right. I mean, are my corn chips a rat snack?
Right. That's probably what you go to when you're looking for something that's not a full meal. That's just a snack, though, right?
Yeah, right.
I guess a
regular old snack.
Right. So it can't be a regular snack. It needs to be something, I guess, that is.
My rat snack
combining things. What?
My rat snack is corn chips with like vegan cheese, shredded vegan cheese on top, put in the microwave for about 35 seconds.
That's a good one. That's a rat snack. Are you still eating that way? I mean, you still do that?
And it's very rare, but
okay. In college, we did that. Like we went to the community microwave thing in the communal center.
Going on at that.
Yeah, it was. I'm proudly judging that one. Because now and then I think about that, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe we go put cheese on Doritos and take it into the college thing and microwave and have this thing and then just destroy this plate of Doritos. So how often do you do that rat snack? I know it's the same. It's very similar though. How often do you do that rat snack?
I don't know. Once every couple months, maybe.
Okay, that's not too bad. That's fine. All right. So it looks to me, I'm just getting down the list here. We'll go through each one because there aren't too many. Every rat snack is a combination of things. You have to combine, and it's sort of an unorthodox combination. I think that is kind of missing from the lead up here to what a rat snack is.
Should I throw this on the screen?
Yeah, why not? The images aren't great because they're screenshots from Instagram. But yeah, we'll check it out. My daughter has a rat snack. They in the past, really only the past week, she wanted to have sundaes. She's got a serious sweet tooth. So we got, because she was having a sleepover. So we got the whipped cream, the vegan, whatever it is, coconut milk whipped cream, chocolate syrup, like the Hershey's kind, but not Hershey's, and ice cream, I think. No cherries for me.
It's
But
not
anyway,
a rat snack. That's a sundae.
no, that is. But then the ice cream ran out. No, that ice cream didn't even run out. But so for the past week since then, she's been making the sundae in her mouth without the ice cream. So she just squirts with cream and then drizzles the syrup in there. And I guess if she's feeling sophisticated, she'll do it on a spoon and then put the spoon in her mouth.
I mean, sounds delicious.
That's a rat snack to me.
That would be a rat snack for sure.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Okay.
As Steven points out, it just sounds like the munchies.
Yeah, that's true. But I think these innovative combinations. Yeah, the Doritos with cheese on it. That's what that is.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get in.
What are some rat snacks here?
All right, number one on the list here. I think they're in no particular order. Potato chips and chocolate. This is one of the easiest rat snacks, they say. All you need is a bag of chips and your favorite vegan chocolate. You pop the chocolate on top of the chip. So it's not like this isn't syrup. This is just a piece of chocolate on the chip. And you got a salty, sweet, crunchy goodness. I mean, I can see how this one tastes good. Right?
Yeah.
Salted caramel, salted chocolate. Those are things that people do. And potato is kind of a neutral taste. So, yeah, I could see that being pretty good.
I mean, yeah. Sea salt chocolate is my favorite type of chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
So why not?
Salt and sweet and salty together.
It'd be like it's like chocolate dipped pretzels. Kind of what's happening here.
Very similar to that. All right, number 2, pickles, vegan tenders, and hot sauce. By the way, we should look at these TikTokers who do these things. I don't know if these are vegan TikTokers. Probably not. They're probably just people who happen to have them. All right, pickles, vegan tenders, hot sauce. I think this is just well, I don't know if this is, again, not know if this is a vegan YouTuber who's using, or TikToker who's using vegan tenders or just chicken tenders, but I guess the vegan version is what this is.
Yeah.
You got to cook the tenders first. So this takes work. So. Yeah. This is weird though, right? Because if you're going to make chicken tenders, you have to be messed up to want to put pickles on them and hot sauce. Like, why don't you just eat the tenders like on a sandwich, like a normal person or something? Because it's not any quicker than that. But whatever. I mean, I don't know. It sounds okay.
You're like full on judgment.
Well, pickles and chicken are no strange thing, right? That's the Chick-fil-A thing. All their sandwiches
and hot sauce, like buffalo sauce. You know, I mean, and this is basically just like buffalo chicken with
a pickle on it. Yeah. So that's the only strange thing is the combination of pickles and hot sauce, but that's even not that weird. People do hot pickles all the time. So that's pretty normal. All right. This one's weird. Peanut butter toast, pickles, sriracha, and soy sauce. Yeah,
that's weird.
That's pretty weird. I have heard of peanut butter and pickles for some reason. I heard people saying that's good. These flavors, like if you make an Asian inspired bowl, it wouldn't be uncommon to have all these flavors in there. Right?
Oh, you know what? That's interesting. That's interesting. I did not put that together, but you're right. Like peanut, sriracha, soy.
Yeah, those are all in there.
Stir fries
and
with that kind of stuff all the time.
Yeah, and pickled things come on the side of those bowls all the time. So that's actually not strange. The bread, I guess, wouldn't really fit in there, but it's pretty neutral. Number 4, hummus and raw onions. Okay, got hair. So it's got hummus, but no carrots, bread, or breadsticks. Don't worry.
Yeah,
you got red onion in hand.
This one.
You've still got a tasty, crunchy snack.
Raw onions? No, thank you.
No, I hate eating raw onions. It's just the taste in your mouth for the next 6 hours is just so bad. I don't like it.
Yeah, no, thank you.
All right.
This picture also has a bunch of deviled eggs next to it.
Oh, you're right. It does. I took a picture of my deviled potatoes, by the way. I should share that.
You should.
They didn't look like anything special. They looked okay. All right. Next one. This is this is not even surprising at all. Nooch popcorn, which of course is nutritional yeast on popcorn. It says it involves
that is a favorite in the Hay House. Every movie night.
I'm not calling this a rat snack. That's a popcorn with a topping on it, and it's a pretty common one, I think, among vegans. Yeah. So, it's fine. You said every night you do that?
No, every movie night.
Oh, okay. I'm on alert here, Doug. I'm trying to catch you. When we make popcorn, we do the truffle salt. That's a big favorite of my kids. They love that stuff.
Okay.
And you have kind of moved me to to the side of always making popcorn in a pan. Because I think one time you said, who makes popcorn in a bag anymore? Who buys that and eats all those chemicals and things? And I think you're right. I think you're right. So that got me to change my ways.
Good.
So now I just buy the whole
corn. I also
corn.
got you to get rid of your microwave, which we probably both have back now, right?
We just have one that's built into our house.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, that was fun. I'm glad I did a microwave-free life for a little while. But it's fine. I don't mind it. All right, number 6, syrup and pineapple. Sweet syrup on top of sweet pineapple sounds like it's going to be a sweetness overload. But if you got a big sweet tooth, this is good. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't seem too strange for me. The picture shows someone pouring honey maple syrup over top of their cheese or the pineapple and cheese. Looks like cheese. So I don't know about this one. I think that's a little too sweet for me. Yeah, I would not be attracted to this. I'm sure it tastes fine, but I would not be drawn to it. Yeah, sometimes like with desserts, you see the fruit and there's some sort of sweet glaze over it, and you can imagine that makes it taste better, extra desserty. But yeah, I don't know. All right, next, potato chip sandwich. So you just put chips on a sandwich and eat them. I guess the picture doesn't. I mean, I guess that's a rat snack. The picture looks like they have deli meat on there. And I used to eat those all the time. Like pumpernickel bread or something. It looks like pumpernickel bread, and then it looks kind of like they have deli meat on there, but maybe chips on the sandwich. But I don't really know. Chips on a sandwich, on like a deli sandwich, is nothing new, right? And people have been doing that for a long time. All the time. Yep. If it's just a chip sandwich, I guess that's something. Yep. Okay. Next, rice cakes, peanut butter, and bacon bits. Remember, the bacon bits are usually vegan because they're just synthesized things. All right, so they just say on their own, rice cakes are pretty bland. Add some peanut butter, and then add bananas, strawberries, hemp seeds, or even vegan bacon bits. So there you go. That's fine. I don't know. It seems kind of weird, but not that weird. No, I mean rice cake with peanut butter and like a banana on there, like that's super fun. Yeah. So I don't know about the rat snack list. It had more potential than it ended up. I didn't find anything in there that said that's a really fun, interesting idea to do. I think the best is potato chips and chocolate, but I would just never go do that. I just never would want that. Yeah. So I made something like a rat snack the other day. It's not really though. We just didn't have any food, and Ellery wanted a nice, like she wanted me to make pancakes or something in the morning. So I said I'm not going to do that. But we had tortillas, wheat tortillas. Maybe they were corn. No, they're wheat tortillas, definitely. Spread one with peanut butter, sliced banana, and line it with that. And then you can drizzle maple syrup in there if you want. Close the thing up on itself. Fry in vegan butter in a pan, and you get a breakfast quesadilla sort of thing. Well, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, it's fine. And I guess like a little crepe with a right. But it took some work. It's not like a just go rat snack on it. Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah. Steven says a crisp sandwich is a very common snack in Ireland. Does that mean, I'd love to know, Steven, is that just potato chips in between bread or? Right. Sounds like it. Something else. Oh, here. He says chips, aka French fries on bread, is called a chip buddy. Butty, and wonderful in the right circumstances. Huh. It seems like you would need some sort of topping on there or something to make it like good. Otherwise, it's just sauce at least. Yeah, otherwise it's just like a mouthful of starch. Mm-hmm. All right, Dale Stevens says, my uncle used to eat raw green onions with salt on them. He swore by them. Maybe green onions for the hummus. Well, they're probably a little more mild than red onions are also sort of sweeter, I think, compared to white or yellow. Bridgers confirms chocolate and potato chips together are delicious. Yeah, no surprise there. Steven says they have chocolate sprinkles on bread with butter or peanut butter. Common breakfast called Hagelschlag, hailstones. Miss Jeffrey says, I think it was the chicken tender with the pickle and hot sauce. Sounds like a Nashville sandwich. Yeah, I looked it up. Nashville sandwich is, I think, buffalo chicken with slaw and pickles. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought Nashville was just hot chicken. Which I guess is what I had at Slutty Vegan. Okay, good. I wish I had a better rat snack here to share. I just can't think of anything. I don't know. My rat snack days are behind me, I think.
You're not living enough, Matt.
Well, nobody's got any good rat snacks. These are all pretty basic ideas. Yeah. So there you go. There's your rat snack report. If I think of any, I'll come up. I think Ellery's got the best rat snack of all. The whipped cream and chocolate syrup in the mouth.
Yeah, that's a good rat snack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. But you got nothing better, Doug. You got the cheese and chips.
Yeah, just microwave nachos.
You don't have anything better though, being the great snacker that you are.
No, I mean my snacks are pretty basic. Hummus.
Yeah. That's what I have too. Hummus.
Nuts.
I support buffalo chicken, or not buffalo chicken, buffalo sauce, like Frank's Red Hot, into the hummus, and then I would put that on a tortilla. It's not really a rat snack though. It could have made this list, and this list doesn't have anything more complicated than that.
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't know.
Well,
rat snacks.
That's all the mileage we're gonna get out of rat snacks, I think.
Brandon said, I think mine would be all the food my kids don't finish, putting in one bowl and taking it for lunch the next day. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't do that. Oh, here, Britter says I dip dates in peanut butter. Does that count? I was going to mention dates as a potential rat snack thing. People put nuts in dates, or they put syrup. Like Aaron makes some sort of dates with chocolate syrup on them. Or maybe it's melted chocolate somehow with the dates. I don't know how it works.
Dates and peanut butter is legit.
Really?
That's good. Oh my gosh. So good.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. I never would have thought of that combination. It sounds like peanut butter and jelly. Really, it's not so different from that. So I can see it being good. It's just that I wouldn't have thought to put peanut butter with dates. I think because they're already kind of like creamy in their texture. You know what I mean? Rich.
Yeah. No, that we have made those. Gosh, many times. One of these days, this cough is gonna be gone.
Yeah, maybe. Go get some more shots. Maybe.
Hope so. Oh man, I got jabbed up yesterday.
You told me.
Feeling invincible, minus the cough.
Yeah. All right. Mr. Jeffy takes any kind of leftovers, wraps in a tortilla, and grills it. Steven says dates and peanut butter was his marathon fuel for years. Wait, what did Britter say? Oh, Britter did that. Okay. Yeah, so there you go. These are bad. This is a little bit better rat snack. I like this. Garuda Legend says, aren't dates non-vegan? I think they're referring.
Oh, there's a big debate around that,
figs, right? That have the
it's figs.
Bees go in them and die. But then, is that the thing that we had a kind of big show about?
I think it was avocado.
That was avocado. That was a longer thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is that question about figs, and I don't think they're non-vegan for that reason. I don't actually know the answer, but I just don't believe that makes them non-vegan. And I think that's just they're vegan. Yeah.
They come from plants.
Right. Okay. But yeah, as far as I know, dates do not have that same problem. All right. Anything else, Doug, before we wrap up our week here? Strange week. We turned a corner. Thanksgiving came and ended, and then now we need to sort of regroup, I think, and figure out the content plan going forward. Because just as we predicted on Tuesday, there's been really nothing substantial to talk about.
Yeah, we can't do this for another month.
No, definitely not. So we're gonna need to either just cancel the show for the month, or come up with some more.
No, we can't cancel the show for the month either. We just got to come up with some more fun activities. So if you want to contribute any articles that you think would be good, go to nomeatathlete.com/discord. Join the Discord. Share the links there.
By the way,
ideas for
people know that is DISCORD. Because I don't think that's a normal word, an English word, is it?
No idea. Yeah.
Okay.
Discord.
It implies
discourse.
Discord is a word. It implies an intrinsic or essential lack of harmony, producing quarreling, factitiousness, or antagonism. I did not know that at all. I always thought it was like discord with an H, like chord. Oh, because that's a record label. That's why I thought that. And my friend used to work there. That's why I thought it had an H in it. Yeah, I guess I always thought it was like discourse and just like discussion. But no, discord implies lack of harmony. Who knew? Anyway, nomeatathlete.com/discord is where you can go to get in on that lack of harmony and share links and things and argue about things. and participate and connect, and engage with the show.
Make fun of Matt.
Yeah.
And his haircut.
Yep. You should.
Time for another AMA, says Natalia.
That could be
That's
good.
a good idea.
Yeah. But then people have to go contribute.
So
to the questions in Discord. But yeah, we should do that.
Yep.
Just mix it up.
Or if you have a segment idea, we've been talking about different segments.
Yeah.
Bring it in.
Or you can come on the show and join us. Steven could come host trivia.
Yeah. That would be fun.
Or Steven and Mr. Jeffrey could take over the show one day and do their little spin-off show as the show in the main time slot to launch the thing.
Make it happen.
Yeah. All right. Well, a bunch of ideas there we can leave you with for the weekend. Hope everyone enjoys their weekend, getting that holiday spirit like Doug's going to do. I think that sounds pretty good. I might try to do some of that when I get back from Asheville. I don't know how, but just maybe get a Christmas tree. I mean, it's almost time for that in my book.
We got one. We already got ours this week. Yeah.
You go cut it down. You must be not doing that now. Now you got kids.
Whole Foods. We didn't this year. No, we didn't.
Go to Whole Foods.
We went
to a tree person.
Local, like a local nursery.
Mm-hmm. How much did the tree cost?
$100. It is a beautiful tree that came from down the road and is very expensive. But cutting down your own tree is very expensive too. Hopefully it's $85 at Whole Foods.
Yeah, I think it is that. We have a place here that supposedly donates money to people, so we go to them, but it's expensive.
Yeah,
they are expensive.
I really love the idea of those trees that are in the pots and you give them back. You rent the tree for the year. You ever seen?
No, I've never heard of that. That's a great idea. I would totally do that. That's probably better for the environment, right?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, you're not chopping out a bunch of trees.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, but we got ours because we're leaving for LA on the 20th, so we wanted to enjoy it as long as we could.
Right. Good. Very nice.
Yeah.
All right. So Natalia, or Natalia, as Doug calls her, says she not only the AMA, she also likes. She says, "I'm here for the Mr. Jeffrey Stevens show." So that's
all right. For that one. She's here for it.
Steven says he could host a quiz for us. Like we're the contestants, I guess. People could play along at home. That'd be fun. People could play. I could imagine a way that people could play along at home without spoiling it, and they could be just competing with us. Steven's going home for Christmas, or he booked flights home. That's nice. Wish I had parents who lived in Ireland and I could book a flight home to there. That'd be good. Mr. Jeffrey says viewer interviews. See some people come on and say hi. Yeah, I mean, if people wanted to come on, like I'm blanking on her name, but the woman who did the Seattle 4 marathon thing, right?
Yes, Beth
Whitman, I think. Anyway, yeah, lots of ideas. So let's make them happen. Go to Discord. That's where we can foment these changes.
All right, let's do it. Let's wrap it up.
Okay, sounds good. Everyone, enjoy your weekend, and we will talk to you on Tuesday.
Sounds good.
All right.
See you.
Bye.